There's like a few millionths of a seconds less lag too. But
yeah, that's why they lost. Completely understandable.
Possibly. Technically, it is conceivable that someone could have lost.
But realistically,
probably
they should spend an hour and get a little bit better.
Well, a lot of Fox mains swear up and down that it lags, so...
Fox mains swear up and down on a lot of things.
Well, I don't know about that, but they definitely swear on a lot of things. You're right. Yeah. But this one,
Peach.
The lag... yeah. So, anyway, going to the match. We got Peach, Mewtwo, 24-ounce Napkins. 24-ounce probably wants me to tell everyone, discuss how many flaws he has in his gameplay, all the things that he's doing wrong right now. But I just want to talk about my music.
Your music?
No, I'm just playing.
I was like, what music you make? Like, are you making or are you mixing?
I was just kidding. But yeah, in this matchup, basically Mewtwo, you kind of want to play like a poor man's Marth. There's a lot of things. So you have a lot less you can challenge. You have nothing that's disjointed. Peach has all the priority. The only thing you really have going for you is vertical control. Like if you get Peach above you, that's the only time you really win at any time in the match.
Yeah, because you can just like time out the dare.
So when Peach is like kind of horizontal like that, it's a matter of mix-ups. Like when she gets a float on your shield, you have to guess whether she's going to go for jab checks or go for jab to grab or just straight up grab. And so playing that little mini game every time she gets to approach you really sucks. So in those situations, usually you want to do things like light shield or just simply teleport away before she gets close and just reset yourself. So minimize the amount of rock, paper, scissors you have to play in those situations.
Yeah, all that was about what I was about to say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was very eloquent.
Cool.
No, yeah, like the shield pressure rock, paper, scissors is always like fun. Like I feel like there's a lot of like, I guess, adaptational mind games like across it's more apparent across a 5-game set, but you can still see it in game 3s and stuff.
Right, it's more devastating in a 3-game set. Because if you lose the first game, especially to RNG like that, well not really RNG, but rather just wrong calls, it can really affect you going into those next 2 games a lot more than an extended set where you have more time to kind of figure out.
Man, Mewtwo's got a weird head.
A weird head?
Yeah, especially from the side. Like from the front, it's like okay.
I actually like his head here more than in Smash 4. Smash 4, I think Mewtwo looks really weird.
Okay.
Personally, I'm probably just used to this. Definitely overworked.
Iteration.
Overworked for that up throw, but take it.
I feel like Mewtwo's double jump is like relatively exploitable compared to other double jumps. I can't talk today. Just because it's so slow in the very beginning.
Yeah, it's pretty slow. You have to use it to basically chase people who are already in hit stun. Yeah. It's not really good for chasing people who are in neutral position.
Yeah, and like defensively for trying to jump out of something, like you've got to predict it earlier than other characters would have to. Just because he doesn't like get up.
That was the ugliest forward air, but it hit. Those are situations that you need to go in. Shadow Ball touches are basically how you get a lot of your money. If they ever let you hit with a Shadow Ball, you get so much tempo off of it.
Capitalize off that hit stun.
And he thought that the back air was probably going to trade with it, which is probably why he hesitated. But he should have hit confirmed on it, in my opinion. Because even if he does check it, then you space against the back air, and then you just have good position. Like you just basically want to get in those spots where you make Peach kind of uncomfortable and make her want to push buttons, and you want to be just barely outside of her range. Just kind of like you would as with Marth and pretty much any character fighting against Peach. Because she has very little lag, so you always have to be really close to her all the time anyway in order to capitalize on those 4 frames of vulnerability that she sometimes has.
I like that back air. Too many players let Peach, they try to call out Peach at the very last moment. So I like that he went out there, because a lot of Peaches they feel in the zone. They're like, oh, I'm comfortable. He's gonna let me back the leg.
Yeah. Like, oh, they're gonna respect my umbrella. Ooh, he goes for the down tilt. I would have just grabbed. This grab priority is like the only thing that can step to Peach at all. But Napkins wasn't pressing buttons like most Peach players. Most Peach players probably would have pressed A. Neutral air probably would have won.
In this situation, I would recommend that Napkins press A.
Yeah,
it's a good move.
Actually, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's always a tricky spot.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, he goes
aggressive
for it.
back airs. Okay,
That's
now.
pretty good. Now he's actually.
He's
Oh
got-
no! If he was patient, he could have just played for up throw and just played for the grab up. Because right now up throw will definitely kill.
Okay, settled.
And he could have played off there, but he just retreated, conceded all that space. It goes for the lucky ass forward.
Yeah, that fair on
Typical
fair
Gus
action.
Dom. Classic Gus. 24 ounce.
He just lunges in there. Just gets in there nice and deep back.
I guess so. Hey Steven, can they hear me? I feel like my headset's not. I guess I can't hear you on my headset.
I can. Yeah, maybe yours isn't on. I don't know.
Always have that.
Maybe I've just been sounding like a crazy person this
Yeah,
whole time.
Steven loves just making sure my headset's off all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of just the way the game goes. Oh yeah, don't make me forget this. Oh, and still have water in it? And it's cold?
I'm not going to accept responsibility for that. You take care of your own thermos. You a grown man.
Yo, help me out, man. Sometimes even grown men need help sometimes. Jeez. I'm not asking for the world. I'm just asking, hey, man, just a friendly reminder. Man, what's up with you? I mean to never do anything for you.
What have you done for
Never again. So Napkins, Napkins got, no, he's not. They're both basically even right
getting
now.
chucked around?
One more pummel and Peach is basically at KO percent. Throw. What?
Okay.
That's always the worst. Like I feel like these are moves I should never land.
Oh, that jab.
Like Mewtwo's down air, like I think it comes out frame 20, frame 18.
Oh man, that's pretty
Something
bad.
like that. Like
that's not good.
It's very slow.
Not a good move.
And he just came down full, like from the top of the screen, down air and connected.
I mean, I'm sure
that might just be tournament. That's probably tournament during like I don't know like what world a seasoned player would let that happen.
Yeah. How big is that thermos?
I don't know. Probably 20 ounce.
Oh man, I was hoping it'd be 24 ounces. That'd be
maybe. Let's just say it is. Yeah, these long short up forward airs are really not good against Peach. Peach has a big fluffy shield, and it's fully shield grabbable no matter how you hit with it. Like unless you do a DJC retreating forward air.
What's the frame data like on shield for Mewtwo's Nair? Because I've noticed 24 ounce is doing these like full hops and then like coming down with the last few hits.
I'm actually not certain on hit because it depends on like where it hits and everything. But for the most part, if they're above you, neutral air is great to do on shield. Like if they're on a platform, because you'll hit with more of the hits and it's more likely to shield stab, even if they light shield. But if they're on the ground and you neutral air, it's very rarely going to shield stab, and you're pretty much always at a frame disadvantage, even without cancel. That doesn't really have enough shield stab with the last hit, that little shockwave, to really justify it. So generally a really novice mistake to go for those neutral airs on a shield under.
Alright, he's an SD and a gimmick away from winning.
SD and a gimmick, huh?
That's all you need.
Peach very he DJ C'd there and died.
Oh.
Yeah, Peach rarely kills herself. She has a lot of things that make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And then just generally, Peach's playstyles don't lend itself to too many wave dashes, so even that air dodge off the stage and die thing doesn't happen too often.
Yeah, if the Peach is like SDing at the ledge, like what's happening?
It means they're playing either they're playing Fox or they're playing Marth. Those are only two characters where they want to avoid something, like they want to avoid Shine Spike, so they might buffer shield and accidentally air dodge, or they want to avoid that down air and they might accidentally air dodge.
So we're going back.
Yeah, he wants to go back to Fountain. I would pick FD against Peach rather than, because FD has a roughly 15% smaller ceiling, and taking away the platforms for Peach to land on.
And down smash, because Mewtwo's tall, like that.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, so
24 ounce probably just wasn't thinking, or he just likes the stage.
Yeah,
I personally don't really like the stage for Mewtwo, but it's generally better than Dreamland. And Yoshi's is double edge, so Yoshi's not bad. It's just double edge. Like you kill Peach 17% earlier, but she also kills you earlier, so it's one of those things where if you have control, it works out really well. Questionable edge guard. He could have just, you know, grabbed the ledge, but he wanted to keep playing with back airs. 24 ounce didn't quite have the presence of mind, game sense. Goes for a call with up smash there.
Yeah, he's tried that a couple of times, and I don't think he's landed, you know, one. If he has connected with it, it hasn't led to
I'm not even sure if it would kill. If he hits with all of it right now, it probably will, but at that percentage, like where he started it before, I don't think it would have killed. Up smash is not particularly strong. Ooh, reach for that grab, a little bit outside, and there it is. Gets it.
Okay. And it's like, does Mewtwo have like really interesting like teleport movement on FOD that we're just not seeing?
No, he does not have any at all, actually.
Okay, that's
like because the platforms change, like it's really difficult to practice anything in particular, and the heights just don't really lend itself well to anything special. The plus side though, he does get the up smash when the platforms are at a certain height, but most of the time they're going to be at a height that hurts him more than helps him. And he gets the back air strong.
Okay, excellent stock for 24 rounds.
Yeah, I probably would have went for an up air there, but this was good for him. It worked out. Oh, another long forward air. I mean, I would have down tilt and got more money. But I was going to keep telling him what I would have done because it's probably more accurate.
Fair enough. I mean,
yeah, it's one of the few people that can actually do that. use my authority as a Mewtwo main. But he still has the advantage. Oh, he just goes for the invincible down air. He still had time. Yeah, he had 2 seconds of invincibility, so it worked out.
Yeah, dumb things that work are probably my favorite thing in the game.
Really?
Yeah,
I
love them. So
I don't like those.
So funny.
I need consistency in my life because I'm generally not like super lucky, so I have to do
I'm not
everything
talking about luck. I'm talking about options that are so bad they're good.
So bad they're good.
Yeah.
I need an example.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, man.
Because they're so bad they work, or they're so bad they worked, and they're so bad that they're good. Those are two different things.
Okay, yeah, okay, not so bad they're good. So bad your opponent never in a million years would expect you to do them, and
basically you like 24 ounces gameplay then.
Yeah.
He just goes for that ridiculous down air.
Yeah.
And he goes for
it's like objectively
stupid,
like that's not good to do,
stupid
but
long
it works.
forward airs.
Yeah, it's the best.
So 24 ounce ends up taking it over the Napkins. The sloppiest. I just played. He's not that sloppy, but he has a little bit to work on, a little bit to clean up.
Yeah, just shakes that hand motion into a W. Take those.
It always sounds like I'm talking shit about Gustavo. I probably am, but he also deserves it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because he doesn't listen to anything I tell him anyway, so I might as well just beat it into him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who we got next on deck?
I don't know. We'll find out shortly, I imagine. So I beat the cheat at the free ASU Weekly on Friday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was 100%